I'm just saying, short of going door to door, they did.
Oh, we're a small town.
But I'll be honest with you, in a small town like this, by the time you have 6 people sitting up here who have brothers, sisters, and cousins in town and talk about it at Thanksgiving.
Word of mouth.
I mean,
Word of mouth.
usually it gets around. I'm not just, but they did there's requirements in the grant that they followed.
Here's a question. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but are you Stephanie Coggins? Okay. So you were on the board. I've read through past minutes. I've gotten all kinds of information. You have when did you have your meetings? Second. For how many years?
12 years.
Okay. So, I mean, Miss Cash is here at every meeting. Mr. Wagner is here at every meeting.
Didn't know this was happening.
They're posted. We posted the agenda
There's
on
a
the
Facebook
board.
page. Everybody uses it.
You have my cell phone, and if you have any questions, can you? All right. Let's answer these questions because
So last we knew, this was voted down.
Yes.
What Stephanie, which I agree with, is trying to say is there could have been a better way to notify all of us if this had come back up again. A postcard through the mail. Hey, knock on my door. Hey, you tell your neighbor, you tell your neighbor, and then everybody would have known. You can laugh at me all you want to. You're being disrespectful. This is our city. I have lived here since I was born.
one thing that would be a great
You have not. You're from a big city, and you're trying to make this your little Chicago.
One thing that would be a great idea would be to have some assistance. I mean, because with the projects they got going on, there's things happening. But you know, like another committee, communication. Well, I mean, I see 2 people I think that would volunteer.
Yeah.
And we could meet 15 minutes before the month. I'm probably stepping outside of my boundaries.
Donna, how many times have we asked for volunteers for different things in this city in the 2 years I've been here? How many?
Anybody asking for volunteers for nothing?
Volunteer? Yes, several. Okay, we're gonna stop.
But we're telling the truth.
No, we're not, because I've read the past minute. For years and years and years, nobody knew anything about this city unless it was written on that board and you came to a meeting. You don't like me? That's fine.
Who said it has anything to do with you?
Yes, it does.
I never said anything about you. I'm talking about my city.
Why should I change what's been done for 100 years?
You have.
There's been other important things that have happened in this city.
The only
and
time
there's been nobody at the
I got a phone call
meetings.
from you for volunteering was for a party in the city that nobody wanted.
Well, everybody who came knows exactly what we've been doing for 2 years.
Then I've never been asked to
We're
volunteer
done.
for anything else.
A different person.
So either which way, whether if we say
Get them out of our building, please.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my city.
You're disrupting the meeting. You have to go.
Just because this way.
no, I'm fine. So we're serviced by a 4-inch pipe from Red Lake.
Yes.
So you propose that at the junction of the Red Lake service, we switch to a 6-inch pipe.
Correct.
So you're an engineer, you know that's going to be a drop in water pressure, a significant drop
It
in
won't be
water
a
pressure.
drop in water pressure.
Unless you put a pump in at that connection.
You're still going to go up. So they got other projects planned to do these improvements. They can't do it all at once.
Okay, so before they get it all done,
It'll stay the same.
Hydrant that a fire truck can
Hook up to.
actually hook up to.
Right to the factory, you should by 4 inch. So
Yeah.
you'll be limited.
Yeah, but insurance rates should go down.
They
Will
will
have full blown.
then about the grant itself.
Draft up.
Off the top of my head, and I apologize.
Well, 6 inch comes from down.
We got the Red Lake has a 6-inch now.
That's where it was going to originally
Oh,
come
we're
from.
hooking onto a 6-inch.
But now 4 inch feeds from Waltonville this way. But the 6 inch was originally supposed
It's
to be hooked up
confidential.
down here from Red Lake. 6 inch feed in Nason. That was the original plan.
We're going to find the people who
As far
are
as I know, it's still
disrupting the
the plan.
meeting.
Okay, correct?
don't have that authority, but go ahead.
Okay.
We're hooking onto a 6-inch.
Why is there?
Now, the only other question I had was, what I heard was, your engineering firm is able to
engineer in West Frankfort came and said, we can help you with your water and get you $30,000.
He did
Was it
better
enough?
at getting a grant.
Okay.
That's why the money's more.
But the town isn't getting the grant exclusively.
She's an invited speaker.
Engineer first.
The town hired us, who actually didn't hire us, the town, who likes the grant on behalf of.
This is Nathan Mays. I'm Amber Mays.
What was your question?
And he's helping with the plumbing. No, you're hearing that background noise.
Anybody else with
And I
questions?
hear hostility right there.
To just an open discussion you're having on the grant.
Well, it was supposed to be public comment. Who are you?
My name is Teddy. My name is Kirk Allen.
Okay.
You opened up this meeting saying that you run these meetings like a courtroom. Would that be a federal or a state court?
Here's the thing. We've tried to be lenient with
It's a
this
simple
city,
question.
and I'm explaining it to you.
It's a yes or no.
The meetings
It's a
we
state or
have,
federal?
we have a state guided ordinance for meeting rules. That's how the Illinois Municipal League put out their,
Very familiar with we
okay.
in regards to your state, are you aware of the violation of the crime? Are you aware that you have provisions in your policy that violate the open meeting act?
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
Unfortunately, our attorney wasn't here, but he'll look at video tomorrow and let us know.
You cannot require people to contact the city 72 hours in advance to report a meeting.
That is being amended, and we didn't say anything about you recording the meeting, did we?
I'm looking at the policy that's provided. This
Yes.
policy outlines something that violates the law.
It will be amended next month.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's other things that can also violate the meeting act.
Well, that was looked over by the attorney, so we'll address it with him. And the, Brad Cole with the Illinois Municipal.
When you operate, and there's no date on it, since September, there's no date, there's no signature on it, but it does when it's operated. I've got hundreds, if not thousands of meetings also. Every time that there's a controversial issue, and we see a public body institute a restricted time frame, that's not an open process. It's not. When you refuse to engage in answer to that question, what it does, it forces the public to make an assumption of what they think is right, because you won't address it. That creates tension. That creates back and forth animosity that may or may not be justified when you don't have that open transparency. And when you stand and tell someone, you're done, 3 minutes are up, take her out, why would she treat it any different than anyone else? Because there's several people having sidebar conversations and you said nothing. You're having sidebar conversations and you said it shouldn't happen. So if the standard is going to be applied like a courtroom, then it should apply from the top down to the agreement. Is that a safe statement?
I don't have the answer.
You're correct. You live in Boone County. Do you live in Boone County?
No.
Have you been in Boone County before?
Yeah, are you done?
I'm asking a question.
I don't have the answer to your
Is your
question.
last report the total of 6393? It's a question. It's very important.
You're not from Nason, let him talk.
She is an invited speaker.
Public comment, I think, is a question of the board. If they don't want to answer, that's their prerogative.
Or even give it to you in this form, by $50 and more than $500. You don't have that. The Open Meetings Act will not give you that. The Act will not give you that. That authority does not exist. It might exist for an ordinance violation, not this one. An ordinance violation of some other sort, but not under the Open Meetings Act. And for you to sit there, and what I saw was nothing but threats. Go ahead and write their two names down, because I'm going to find them $150.
Exactly.
You do not have the authority to levy a fine to anybody in this room. If you do, levy one to me. I'll give you my phone number and my address, and we'll see how much money you can spend on traffic.
May I have your name, sir?
Can you
John
give his
McCracken.
name and phone number and address?
If you think, here, I'll write it down for you. If you think you have the authority to do that, go ahead. I'll give you my address.
Are there any more questions?
Find me.
Mayor, in front of the meeting, with all due respect,
Send me one of those.
He's a guest speaker. He's asked if there's any questions
Send
for
me
him
one
so
of
he
those
can leave.
five.
you're violating your own policy. Thank you.
Send
What
me
do you
one of those
have?
five.
You got that in your
And we'll see how much an attorney can cost you.
I am happy to make a decision to put it after that. And then this is something that was circulated,
Read that.
This petition isn't legal because it.
and you guys never did give it to me.
Why?
No.
This is not legal and asking on a personal.
According to the attorney,
You can't adjourn a meeting when she, and you look at Tony specifically. You got quite a hold of there. Joe Davis.
you don't tell them what to do, they make their own decision. And you have to accept it.
Joe Davis has looked at that and he is
Yeah,
expecting.
he's approved it. And the attorney has approved it. Two of them. No, because you didn't give me one, so I had to write my own paragraph.
If you throw it in
Give
the
me
trash,
one.
Joe Davis will call
Give me
the
a
state
petition.
attorney's office.
Give it to me. You told me if I came to City Hall, you would.
Conference call tomorrow anyway.
That has been turned in.
Are you?
Why did you wait so long to give it to me? Why didn't you give it to me when I requested it? Well, no, she doesn't want me to hand it in time. Exactly. Is it
You got
Saturday?
that one?
I have a question. That petition, did I not understand you to say that you never had anyone ask for it before?
Never had anyone ask for it.
So that is why you did not get it, Rita, because they have never been
No,
asked.
Don.
Let me-
She did not get it
Let-
because she illegally, she did not ask for it through proper channels.
See, you
That
don't
is why
have
she
to
did.
ask a lawyer for a petition. If you read
You have to call the city hall.
and there is nobody there.
Okay.
It
Just that
even
one.
says on the bottom of the paper, that on the window that says, if you would like a petition, you can contact us.
Contact the city clerk. And that's exactly what I did.
I want to answer Don's question. The IPA funded, we've never come across this before, we don't even ask for citizens. We don't have one. They said have your attorney address. He's never prepared one before. Well, I guess what I'm getting
And
at
we
is,
know the city has called Joe Davis because he said they called up there to ask him for one.
Yeah.
Because the city couldn't find one.
Yeah.
well, they don't have one, they've never had one.
What petition are you talking about?
The one I just said they did.
Petition to not apply for funding from.
To put it on the ballot for the people to vote, not for that. People should vote on that.
Now, keep in mind, the only thing I'm gonna say is, if you go to the ballot, which is fine. You actually won't go to the ballot, because I just, if there's no going to the ballot. Because if you submit the petition, we miss the window, we steal something, you have to advertise. So there's no going to the ballot, you can't let it go.
Well, it said that, if it were to be publishing, I should have petition and turned it in.
The only thing I'm saying is, if you turn, just listen, if you turn in the petition, it won't be on the April ballot, because it goes away. No, that's the full term, 1.5 million, but they don't actually spend 200,000 of their own money. So you just simply raise your own money.
Which it should have been brought to the people long before now.
We went through all the correct ways to apply for the game.
Well, that may be true, but it was not brought to the people. And all we do is come to the meeting, and you go to the meeting, and I ask a question, and it's very.
If you take this grant, we're not gonna take over your water. We're not gonna take over your water. So the board was under the impression that, communication by
Not by me, he's not insinuating me.
It was Keith.
Yes, previous administration. What you got?
And watch, and I'll say I'm an outsider, and I see a lot of hostility. I see people attacking someone that is trying to do better for Nason, and you both right there said that you don't know there's meetings here every Tuesday. Okay, what did you say? I am addressing everybody.
Outside.
So, okay, and no one claimed they knew there was meetings here 7 o'clock on Tuesdays, but nobody knew about any of this. Okay, but you solely addressed that board out there and a paper that is on it. Okay. My point is that board, it tells you when there's... That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. No. I can speak just as much. I've got a pretty good insight. And this guy is going to be working on all the lines.
Maybe. No, that's not a guarantee.
No.
What Kurt said a while ago is, anytime we come to a meeting and we ask a direct question, we never get an answer. And when you get stuff like this, and it creates the tension back at her because we're trying to get answers. And it's nothing personal with her. It's because we want answers and we're not getting them.
You're a speaker. You've got to have time. She's had time. This ain't the first time.
How much time? She's had every meeting that everybody can.
How long? I'm just asking. How long?
Whoa. No.
People talk in this town. I don't know where you go.
How many meetings have you seen these people at? Leonard? Jackie? Have you seen the majority of these people at any of our meetings in the last 2 years?
No, listen. I don't live in Nason, but I know everything.
Sometimes I have 12-hour shifts of living families. I can't help it.
That's everybody. That's irrelevant. We do have a speaker.
I'm not. I don't live in
She
Nason.
is an invited speaker.
I don't live in Nason. I've worked on the water lines in Nason. And I know there's a lot more going on here than what it's for. But in real reality is, if you miss out on this grant when you need it and you don't have no water because you can't afford us or anybody to come work on it, then you're really going to be upset because you don't have no
Out of your own
drinking water or shower water. And that is possibly could happen. But yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just making sure that everybody here, and plus the people not here, that if you miss out on this grant, but I mean, you know what I mean. It's like grant money. Once you turn down grant money, like they were saying, well, I meant if you don't meet their deadline. I heard there was a deadline they have to meet. Yeah, you know. Yeah. And I'm not
Town will
for.
never ever get done if we don't take the funding from the EPA.
you'll turn back 1.5 million.
No. The second grant will never get granted if you tell the EPA you have money to pay for it.
Well, you should have just turned back to Red Lake then. We would have had money to pay for it.
Mayor, I think you actually want to hear or whatever you have to vote on.
99% yes. As long as this petition does not get filed, yes, we're going. Yes.
We're approved for the 1.5 million. The question that we're having is the engineering, the 250. We have Red Lake returned back our account, which is 80,000. We received 100 and something from Jefferson County. If we apply for that loan, get the 50% forgiveness, half the money in our set-aside account pays for this half, the other half follows the same pattern for the next time. You get the grant, you get the loan, you get the 50% forgiveness, the remainder will pay that, and then we figured it up once, rough figures, we'll actually have to give back $8,000 to $10,000 because you can only use it for a certain amount, and that's it. Whatever you don't use for this project has to go.
Money
Yes, for water and
Yes.
ARPA money, the board voted to buy that into the contract. And your ARPA money has to be obligated.
Yes.
And that's defined for it has to be obligated by December 31st of this year. Or you have to,
Yes.
if it's not obligated, that money has to go back.
it's obligated for this engineering affairs.
Yes, sir.